Hey peeps, we're back again and we have some more aloe vera this time. Now, I know I've already done a couple of aloe vera videos, but I wanted to make another one because this, believe it or not, is also some aloe vera that I gave to a friend. And you can see straight away that it, yeah. I don't even think I need to tell you that that looks bad, but I'm going to say it anyway. It's bad. Now, whereas I done the work on the other one was a drainage issue, but it was in a pot with drainage, but it was insufficient drainage, whereas this stuff here really hasn't thrived as much as the one that I gave to my work client. And this one is in a pot with no drainage, so it's like kind of like one of these plastic waste paper bins. And yeah, you can see here it's all brown and stagnant, and you can see there's moisture at the bottom, and consequently it has led to this where, well, they're just out of the soil. I mean, some has roots, this one has like one root. Yeah, this one has no roots, so they're all in pretty bad shape. They're old, they're dried, and they're rootless. And I think basically what's happened here, yeah, see, I don't even need to dig. They are just coming. I mean, this one is still barely attached. I mean, but just look at all of that. That's just completely rotten. And what's this? Oh, he had a carnivorous plant at some point, but I think that's long gone. So yeah, you can see in here, I'll just put the camera, it's all crusty and mouldy, and it looks foul. And the plants really haven't fared well at all. I mean, not only have the roots gone, but you can see their leaves are very thin. I mean, that's about one, I can get it here, that's about one finger length, whereas the other ones were much wider, so they're also a little flat and they feel limp, and they're really not healthy at all. I mean, it's a testament to how hardy the aloe vera is. I mean, I think I gave these to my friend. Again, these are about 2 years old, so the same age as the aloe vera, the top heavy one you saw in my other video from my work client. So these are all the same age, but the care has been drastically different. And yeah, this peeps is why you must always have good draining soil and drainage in your pot, because yeah, if you just water, there's nowhere for the water to go. It doesn't evaporate. It's in plastic. It's not even terracotta. It's not breathable. There's just nowhere to go. And yeah, this is the result: rot and unhappy looking plants. So we're going to fix that. We're going to empty this nasty crap. So the hell off my table. And we're going to get it into this new pot, which I've already pre-prepared, of cactus and succulent mix mixed with a buttload of ceramis, and there's some hydrocorals at the bottom, so that the roots, when they eventually reach down there, will not rot. Unfortunately, I don't have any more terracotta pots. I'm having to use this plastic one here, but it does have good drainage, and it's get under there, so it's got like plenty of drainage holes, plus it's got those little gaps, so when it sits it really does drain away. It's still an improvement on the pot it was in, and to be honest, yeah, I'm really not up for going out and treating him to a fancy pot upgrade until I can see he's more responsible. But yeah, plastic is still good. The ceramis should help with the drainage, as will the hydrocorals and the holes in the bottom, so I think it should be okay in here. I've grown aloe vera in plastic for years, and it's really never done them any harm. So yeah, we're just going to get them in here. He can have this new pot, and he can have his nasty bin back as well. So I'm going to eventually empty that and clean that out because ew. Anywho, I'm going to start cleaning these up. You've seen me do it before in the other videos, so I'm not going to run the camera for that. But I will show you what they look like once I've cleaned them up. And I'll put a couple in the pot so you guys can see. So I will be back in a bit, guys. Okay, so I've just finished peeling off some dead stuff and cutting back some of the old completely limpy leaves from the bottom. And I've noticed that underneath all the dead and dry tissue, look at all those new roots coming through. So this is what the roots of the aloe vera look like. So they kind of like come up out from the stem here, and then they also can send pup shoots, and this is how the aloe vera spreads and grows and thrives, kind of thing. So that's what's happening under the surface. But as I said before, this is also a very good testament to just how hardy and resilient the aloe vera is, and this is also one of the big reasons why it's recommended for a beginner's houseplant. This one, most succulents, the common jade plant or Crassula ovata, whichever you want to refer to it as, yeah, this is why they are perfect for beginners, because even though this has been sat on top of disgusting soil for easily over a year with no drainage and just complete decaying conditions, it's still wanting to thrive and live and go on. So yeah, this is also one of the many reasons why aloe veras are awesome. So yeah, I'm gonna get back to working on the pile, and yeah, I will see you in a bit, guys. Alrighty, so here they all are. I have 8 in total here, and you can see here they've all been cleaned up and thoroughly doused for any bugs or fungus that might be lurking, but I didn't really see much evidence, and what I did see got cut off. There was no real sign of bugs, but I just gave them a treatment for good measure. So I'm just going to get them into their new pot here, and I'll show you the first couple of aloes. So I think we need to be a bit better than that. So we're going to grab the first one. Yeah, I'm going to need to make a bit more of a hole. Ideally, I should have separated and then added it in on top, but I haven't. I'm going to need both hands to do this, peeps. I'm sorry. So I'll be back in a minute and I'll show you what it looks like. So, okay, so yeah, this is the aloe vera all potted up and looking already much healthier. Well, not healthier, but happier. So I'm just going to keep an eye on this guy and see how he recovers, but I think he should be fine because they were growing some new roots. So this is basically why you really need to have well-draining soil and drainage holes for your container. And if you really don't want to do a pot with the drainage holes, then at least make sure that you take precautions to put a drainage layer on the bottom. You know, use your gravel, use your activated charcoal, you know, build like you would a terrarium base, because if you get a situation like you did with this aloe vera and its waste paper bin pot with no drainage, then basically what happens is that there's no where for the water to go but down, and it will just sit there and it will fester and rot and bacteria and ick. So if you have the charcoal and the gravel layer at the bottom, it at least gives the water somewhere to go. The roots from the plants will never sit in it and rot. So yeah, as long as you're okay with the water and you're not crazy with it, And you do make sure and are mindful to do some repotting maintenance, then no drainage is fine. But in this case with this aloe vera, it really wasn't, and it was starting to knock on death's door, although it was starting to fight. But yeah, those roots ultimately would have rotted, so that would have been the end of this aloe vera. Anyway peeps, I'll try and monitor it for a little while to make sure that it does bounce back and not slowly die, and then I'll return it to my friend. But yeah, that's some aloe vera and why you need to have drainage over my green soil. Anyway peeps, thanks for watching, it's always appreciated, much love, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!